Taylor, did you see that we're pirates now?
We are pirates?
Yes.
How so? How so?
We fast roped fucking special forces onto the world's largest oil tanker that was leaving Venezuela.
I saw that.
I thought China, full of like a million. I don't know if it was 1 million gallons or 1 million barrels. Obviously, there's a like 50-fold difference.
Imagine
or something
if
like
they
that.
blew that up. They kill 3 billion shrimp to show how serious they are. As they
ecological
spill
disaster.
the oil, just another.
Or they destroy it, and the Venezuelan government's like, that was clearly a fisherman's boat.
Yeah, that was clearly a fisherman's boat. Look, there's a floater on the side. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
It wasn't the world's largest tanker, but it was a big one.
I heard it was the world's largest.
Well, that's what
I
Trump
didn't
said.
trust it because Trump said it, and then Trump says it's a lie. So I Googled it, and they said it's not.
Could you say it was the largest? He said it was the largest ever, like confiscated. Which that's I don't know.
Oh,
how
is
you
that
look
what he
that up.
said? I thought he said it was the world's largest oil tanker.
He said it was he's like the largest ever taken, and it's like, what does that have to do with fuck all, dude? Explain your policy.
True,
like it made no sense.
Well, and now they're using excuses where they're like, well, this ship had been sanctioned since 2022 for sending oil to Cuba and other obvious enemies of the U.S. and Iran.
China, No, from Iran to China.
I thought it was from Venezuela to Cuba. But maybe I'm incorrect. And then I think from Cuba they went to the.
I don't know what Cuba would even do with it. I don't know. I don't think they have refineries. But
I'm not saying it's a rationale. I'm saying that
it would have to be a sanctioned.
That's what I saw in an article that they were rationalizing it.
Iran was the problem, but that's neither here nor there. They asked Trump what he's going to do with the oil, and he's like, "I guess keep it." It's just like, what do you mean you guess keep it? What are you gonna do with the oil? You should have a very firm answer on this.
Yeah, just say keep it, dude. Just say keep it. What's gonna happen?
I don't know. I like that he's using it that his answer is kind of like Tarkov. There's an extraction shooter. I'm gonna keep this loot. I'm coming back.
That's like that's global hegemon shit, where you go like, and people are like, but you said you can't keep this. Some like president of Estonia. It's like, no, you can't. The law. And then we're like, yeah, you're a vassal state of us. We're keeping the oil. Get fucked.
Well, I mean, who gets the oil? It's not like we each get a gallon or something.
We should. Do you think that would be fair? We each get a gallon?
Everyone gets a gallon of crude oil mailed to their home.
Oh, this package is disgusting.
We have a strategic oil supply, right? Wasn't it drained or something under Biden?
It was
drained. So maybe
but that's refined oil.
This is probably such a small amount in the scheme of things, though. Like just one tanker, like that can't be a huge deal, right?
What you're saying makes sense, but it's the world's largest seized tanker. Like look, maybe it helps.
I bet I'm wrong, but like just in my head, I'm like, no boat, no matter how big, could make like a perceivable impact on our market. Like we're so big.
It's 84 million gallons of crude oil.
So we couldn't all even get a gallon. We'd all get like 5.1 ounce, 4.8 ounces or something of crude oil.
Oh, wait, hang on. Vessel quantity of oil. It was loaded with roughly 2 million barrels, and a barrel is $62, I think. So it's not even that much money in oil.
No.
So the vessels, yeah.
The strategic oil supply or reserve, it's called, is 714 million barrels, and this is 88. You say so? It's something.
Yeah, I guess. But
I mean, it's half full right now. I googled.
Wait,
so we'll go from 300 to almost 400. Okay.
Our strategic oil is only half full.
Yeah, Biden dumped it to lower.
I know Biden dumped it to keep stuff cheap, but like, so we've regained some of that, but so the ideal is to have 1.5 billion gallons of oil.
No, 714 million barrels. Oh, we're doing gallons and barrels. I'm mixing this up.
Oh, you're right.
I'm changing
I'm too retarded for this.
My measurement. I am too. Anyway, look, it's a piece of the puzzle. Throw it in there. Assuming it's the right kind of oil, that it's sweet, light crude, or whatever the heck they're wanting. I don't know.
Do they have delicious, high quality crude in Venezuela?
I'm not sure.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
They're covered in it. I think it's after Saudi Arabia. It's the second largest.
Saudi Arabia is number 2. They're number 1.
Oh, Venezuela is number 1. It's just so fascinating to me how borderline of a failed state Venezuela is. I do find it hilarious that there's people in like a certain side of politics that are like, I stand with Venezuela, and Venezuelans are like, don't. Please invade. We've been under an awful regime since Chavez, and now we have another guy. We want to be liberated.
We're being
our
fucked with by an evil despot daily. Like
Yeah, but no, they should be covered in money, and it is basically a failed state. Everyone is fleeing Venezuela. It's a problem in South America that Colombia can't accommodate these people. Colombia in itself is already a third world country now, taking in on the immigration of another third world country. But if the United States actually goes in, let's say they actually topple Maduro, Venezuelans will happily go back. Not all of them, I'm sure there's a lot that are
probably, right?
Oh my goodness! I think if Maduro gets toppled, it'll be a Mussolini situation where people will line up in his grave to spit.
I think that obviously in Iraq you had people motivated by Americans being in a Muslim country, and then that strong religious thing driving the insurgency, as well as groups like ISIL. But I don't think you have that in Venezuela as much. But if we're not going to bomb them, we're certainly making a good show of pretending like we're going to bomb them. They sent in an F-18 the other day into their airspace, and they said it was an F-18 Growler is an electronic warfare plane. I think what it does is it goes in and it radar detects their anti-air stuff, and anything that targets it's able to like ping, and now it knows the locations of those things. It's the first thing you do before you conduct one of our air campaigns against a country. An F-18 Growler specifically, yeah.
Okay, that's not even one of our super high tech things, right?
I think that with a lot of the airframes, they're constantly putting the new avionics packages and stealth paints and like. So planes that might be 30, 40 years old are equipped to fight 21st century warfare. I don't know how old the F-18s are. It seems like a plane from my childhood.
Plane if you're trying to get pinged by anti-aircraft.
Yeah, that's his job. It is to go in there and I think find and be able to target and ping for later strikes, anti-air devices. I don't know if they have S-400, which is like the best possible anti-air thing that they would have access to. That's what the Russians make. I think it's the most advanced one in the world. I don't know if they have that.
Well, hopefully we don't cause some giant scale war with Venezuela.
Why not?
But if it did, there is no way it goes the way of Iraq. Like there is no way we have thousands of insurgent Hispanic fighters forming gangs. We're
not going to send 250,000 men in either. We're not going to. I can't image us invading Venezuela. We
don't have to. We can sanction them and bomb them into submission.
We would have to do a beach landing like Normandy to get in there, or like with any significant amount of troops, or you'd have to drop airborne in behind them. It would be like a D-Day style operation. To do that with any,
it could go poorly. They could have guerrilla forces just messing things up, looting in the streets. It could be the next Haiti.
Looting in the streets would happen. That happens in every sort of destabilization campaign, but I don't see there's just no way there would be like a protracted ground game in any way comparable to like Afghanistan. Like there's just not. And like Islam is a big reason for that. Like those guys go fucking hard. And a lot of South Americans are like, yeah, actually, I really don't like this guy. That's why color revolutions historically for the CIA have been so fucking easy to set off in South America of all places, is because there's constantly a large contingent of rebels who are like, I hate this ruler. I hate this.
You might be right. Maybe even you're probably right. But this is exactly what it was like when we went into Iraq.
That's true. Yeah, I could.
They all hate this madman. They can't stand him. They're going to greet us with flowers in the streets. And that's not how it went.
I'd rather us not do it at all, but I totally get it.
Burn a couple children and you'll learn that it's not that popular an activity.
Or just keep
Drop some bombs
preventing,
on some apartment buildings by accident or not, and suddenly the Venezuelans think you're not the bee's knees.
I think we just have to keep targeting narco stuff around Venezuela because it's a narco state. Like they're totally reliant on that shit.
They said that boat that we double tapped wasn't even heading for the U.S.
Right. It couldn't possibly be because it couldn't nearly get that far.
Well, but
yeah,
that's what Kyle's mentioned before, is that they're going to an intermediary drop-off point. And then,
fair.
And then that intermediate drop-off point is known for going to Europe.
Trump said he was going to release that
That's
video,
fair too.
and
Well,
then like
whatever
the
stops
next
people from dying.
day, he said he never said that.
Well, I've got a trip down there to Colombia to visit my parents on the 21st, and we're looking really closely at this stuff going on with Venezuela, because if it kicks off and it gets really bad, I'm definitely not going there. Just to catch you up on Latin American politics, the Colombians hate the fact that all of this is going on because Venezuelans are fleeing like crazy to Colombia. So the Colombians are like, we hate immigrants. And then it's funny because it's kind of like a full circle thing. Well, look at you now. Look at you now.
That is funny. What goes around comes around.